So basically, as you're going through your chakra balancing or guiding someone or even going through a Reiki session, you will notice that you'll heat up in areas that need to be balanced, because remember, energy is intuitive. Energy will guide you. You might have some worries about, gee, how do I know where I need to stay or where I need to go or where I need to remain? Where am I going to be on a person's body or myself? How do I really know? For yourself, you might feel pain. You might not even feel pain in certain areas that need to be balanced. Obviously, when you're doing a chakra balancing, you're not going to notice that, okay, well, this is out of balance. Your emotions might tell you that your heart area or heart center is out of balance and needs a little bit more work. But especially if you're working on someone else, you're not going to always know that this is the place unless they tell you. And chances are they're not going to be, because it's pretty silent and it's pretty intense. There can be talking, but what I notice when I work with my clients, a lot of intuitive stuff starts to come out, and I'll ask them questions. Is this a spot that brings up a specific memory for you? Because I can feel heat coming into this area, and usually they'll have something that comes up, because when you're switching energy around, it tends to cleanse and draw things up and out. So anyway, we're going to get to some chakra balancing. I'll put some chakra information into the description area of this video. If I can, I'll attach something that has the colors and everything, but I will do a separate video that will go into more in depth about the chakras and why it's so important to have them balanced and what they mean to you and for you, your body and your life. So basically, when I work with chakras and I balance them, I work with the starseed or soul chakra that is 3 feet above the head. This chakra bleeds into the aura field and beyond. So that's the chakra that is actually drawing energy and light into your body. So you don't want to forget that area, because that's the area you begin to do a lot of the visualization and drawing into your system and into your body and around your body. It becomes your driving force, let me call it that. It's something that is zoning in on where you're going to anchor, and the anchoring is going to be into Mother Earth or Gaia, and we'll get to that. It's enjoyable. You need to be anchored. If you want to be in your body, which you need to be, you don't want to be way out in the universe like this. You want to be anchored in your body. You want to be able to carry and embody as much of the energy and healing that you possibly can. When you bring white light into your body, you want to make sure that you're anchored into Mother Earth so that you are standing uprightly. Okay, so, if you had a backpack on your back and you suddenly shifted it to one shoulder or the other, you'd be crooked like this and you'd be out of balance and you don't have anything to anchor this side. So you want to make sure when you're going vertically like this that you're anchoring yourself. So that's what we're going to be doing, is creating an anchor into Mother Earth. Okay, hope that makes good sense to you. Of course, you can always ask questions. I'm always available for that. So when I do a chakra balancing, it takes very little time. Certainly, as we go through this video, I'm going to slow down because I'm going to be explaining some things as we go through some of the balancing. So, you could probably get most of your chakra balancing done within 3 minutes or less in the morning, and then in the evening, or morning, afternoon, and evening. You can do it as often as you feel like you need to do it. And it's important if you're in traffic, It's a very cleansing thing. When you get out of traffic and it's been crazy, come home, go someplace, be in your car, settle, take a deep breath, begin to cleanse yourself, and begin to balance all of your chakras, because it really will help you in the long run with, a lot of the edginess that happens in life, especially if you're going through a real difficult time. You're having an altercation, or you feel like this bad vibe from another person. You want to get balanced, and that will help you process some of that. So let's go a little bit further. We're going to be going down through the crown, which is at the top of your head, and then through the third eye, which is this area between the eyebrows. And the third eye is that place of clear seeing, in clairvoyance. It opens up. You can feel it. I like to tap it like this. It helps open up that area. It helps with your clear seeing. You'll notice you'll get visual flashes as you're providing Reiki, or even throughout the day. When that third eye is open, you are soaking in light, and you're also projecting almost out into a blank screen, kind of like within your own consciousness. You can see a visual flash. For me, if it's like a car that I need to pay attention to, it's like suddenly I'll see this flash before my eyes. It's almost like on a blank screen, like when my eyes are closed, and there's something relevant about that car, and then I kind of can ask, what is it about that car that I need to know? So then we'll go down as we balance into the throat chakra. And this is important because this covers beneath the eyes, all the way through the sinuses, down through the ears, all the way back behind the ears, and down through your mouth, your chin, and into your throat, and right here to the higher heart area. So as you balance that throat chakra, which is important for speech, to speak your truth. When it's blocked, we don't speak our truth, or we haven't been, and then we won't, because sometimes it can be hardened and blocked, and we won't speak our truth, and that's all mixed up with the emotions inside of our heart area. So that brings us to the higher heart area and the heart chakra area, which covers all of this area within here, from the bottom of your throat chakra to the sternum, right here where your breastbone is. And your heart chakra is obviously connected with your emotions, love, your feelings, as far as, for other people, for humanity, for yourself. When this area is blocked, you have a lot of problems and issues, and it can actually get to the point where it causes heart problems. So you don't want this area to be blocked. You want it to be open and wide. When your heart chakra is open and wide, you are open to other people and their needs and their desires and friendships and relationships. And when it's closed off, which we tend to do when we've been hurt a lot, you'll notice that we'll recoil. And we do that enough, and we become hard enough, not releasing the emotionality that goes on in life, and some of the things that are pressed down inside of us, they become bedrock, and that area becomes so blocked that we're not willing to live our life openly. So that's not good, not good at all. So we go down a little bit further, we're going to balance the solar plexus, and this is the area that gives you stability. The solar plexus goes from the sternum all the way just slightly above the belly button, and this is the core. This is what, like the trunk of the tree, it helps you stand uprightly. You are like this, you are solid. The solar plexus is a place that gives you solid ground, okay, within your body. You also have a lot of nerve action going on in here. You have neurotransmitters that are released in this area, serotonin, dopamine, all of the good things that can be released just like from your brain They're fired in this area as well. That's why we talk about a gut feeling or a gut intuition. It's because your stomach speaks to you. As soon as you feel like something has happened and you have a sense that something's going on around you, or a person will walk into the room and you don't like their energy, there's something about it that just doesn't feel right, you'll start to feel it right in here. That's your gut instinct, your gut intuition, and don't ever deny it. Listen to it. And the more you listen to it, the more you are going to receive from it, because it'll start to pop open, okay? So then below that, just below the belly button area, right up into the pubic bone, is the sacral chakra, and this is the place of creation. For a woman, you'll hold, that's your uterine area and all of your female organs and all of those beautiful womb things, but it's also a spot and a place where male or female create from, and that's where we get a lot of our birthing and creating in the universe. And we have this place that feels like we are bearing down. It's actually very beautiful because this area gives us inspiration to create and to birth new things into our lives. Back behind our spine, back in here, is the root chakra, just below the pubic bone and down at the base of the spine, behind us. And that root chakra is the area that gives us the solid ground that we base our, it's like our comfort zone, whether we are, whether we're grounded in our finances, whether we're feeling secure in our lives, whether we're feeling secure in our relationships. It's a place of grounding and security, and we want to make sure that that area is completely open and functioning correctly. When we start to worry about our finances and we worry about certain things in our lives, we'll notice that our root chakra is starting to recoil and block. And when we pop that open, a lot of that worry about stability in our life and security in our life begins to fade away. We become aware, oh, this is feeling really blocked, and I feel this heat in this area, like it needs treatment, like I need to really clear this area. And it will speak to you that you're worrying about your security. You're worrying about your relationship security, about the security in your finances. Maybe your bank balance is dwindling down. And remember the Reiki prayer today, I'm going to let go of worry. And it's so important to do that, especially for that particular chakra and for your life. So as we cleanse and go all the way down through our body, we bring white light and the chakra colors all the way through our body and all the way down through our legs to the bottom of our feet. There are chakras on the bottoms of our feet, and they will anchor us as the energy flows through our body all the way down through the ground into Gaia, Mother Earth. We span out that energy, that beautiful white light. We see it going down through Mother Earth all the way down to the core. It grounds our energy into that core. And that helps us embody more of what we need in order to get through this life. Our energy centers, all of the things that are going on in our body, in our lives, we begin to embody some of the things as a healer. And we can hold a whole lot more of that embodiment when we are secure and anchored into Mother Earth. It's obvious I'm going to need to put this into a couple of videos, but I wanted to make sure I get a lot of this before we go into the chakra balancing itself. And so as we span out, we'll go ahead and we'll draw that energy and nutrients from Gaia, because Gaia has nutrients. Gaia is just another word for the earth, Mother Earth. has nutrients, just like the trees draw up through their roots. Yeah, these are my roots. And we'll begin to draw that energy all the way back up with white light. We'll anchor it right at the root chakra. We'll bring it and zip it all the way and cleanse it through all of our chakras, blast it out through the top of our head, and cleanse everything completely out into our aura field and beyond. So basically what we're doing is we're releasing any type of residue that's been in our body, anything that causes us to be out of balance, and drawing up nutrients from Mother Earth and bringing through that beautiful white light that comes from the source. So you'll notice that as you begin to do this more and more, you'll start to feel a lot more clear. You'll start to see more synchronicities in your life, meaning things that begin to align you with your life path and begin to guide you. You'll begin to be more clairvoyant, more clairaudient, and all of these beautiful things that help you be, activate some of your intuitive giftedness. And that is very exciting to have happen. So I'm going to end this particular video here and let you digest some of this. And then we're going to go into the chakra balancing in the very next video.